Grace Cornbeef. Review the ingredients with the Yuka app and it got 1 out of 100. Really surprised by that because this is like a staple in Jamaica. Everybody loves bully beef. Everybody loves some corned beef with white rice. We're gonna check out what's so bad in that because that one there honestly make me kind of vexed because I love this. So, make a look on it. So the main negative that they mentioned as being somewhat hazardous is a preservative in it called sodium nitrite. And preservatives are just things that they put in the food to make it that it can last longer on the shelf. The problem with this preservative that the Yuka app stated was that it can create something else. When mixed with other food, it can create something called nitrosamines. And this compound that it creates called nitrosamines has been labeled as being probably carcinogenic to humans. And what that means is that it can be linked to cancer. I'm not saying if you eat this just one corned beef, you'll immediately get cancer because we've been eating this for years and enough people don't get cancer. But the International Agency of Cancer Research has labeled it as being probably carcinogenic to humans. So just to make you more aware. Still I'm upset because I love corned beef. Almost everybody love corned beef if you're there in Jamaica. But that's the main negative. Next negative is that they mentioned that it had a high level of salt. It had 490 milligrams of salt in it. And they labeled that as a negative as well. And that the saturated fat in it was 4 grams. They labeled that as being kind of high. So the salt, the saturated fat, and then the main negative, the preservative in it called sodium nitrite. Them are the main negative, but it still got 1 out of 100. So really disappointed by that, but as I said, we're just making one will be aware of what are the ingredients in the food and see if we can find maybe better replacements that aren't probably as harmful. Yeah. So make we look on some of the positives. It has some good things too, beside the fact that it tastes well good. One of the positives is that it have 14 grams of protein. So that's a protein to keep you, healthy and so. And it have 1 gram of sugar. None too, not no whole heap of sugar. God, it would have been good if it was 0, but I guess we need that for like taste or stuff to make it that good. But 1 gram of sugar, nothing too crazy. They labeled that as being a positive as well. The other positive that it mentioned is that it had a low calories. Right now, it said it had 130 calories, which isn't too bad, but yeah. So them that the main positive. But honestly, this review just made me kind of vexed because I love corned beef, yo. You know what I mean? 1 out of 100. It just had me thinking like, yo, this sodium nitrite, this one preservative, seems to be like the main thing that's pulling it down. So I decided to check it on ChatGPT to find out how bad is sodium nitrite or nitrosamines and more about this carcinogenic. So I'm gonna jump on my laptop and find that out.
Alright, so ChatGPT is an AI, and a simple way to understand that it's like a super Google. So you can ask questions and it can give you a really, really good answer on what it might be. So for this, I'm gonna ask it like, what kind of problems we can have from eating food with sodium nitrite, and we can specify to like how we want it to explain. So I'm gonna tell it to explain it easy, so it's easy for all of us to understand. All right, so it already give us some good information. It mentioned how it's a cancerous, how the sodium nitrite is activated when cooked. So and that's just pretty much how we make most of this food, especially for corned beef. You warm it up. They say it's even a heart health issue where there's some evidence that's suggesting this high consumption of this meat with sodium nitrite have been linked to heart disease. So, and seems like there's even some more concerns. So you see here they mention in moderation. So it's not like you eat it one time and then you get it. It's just like over constant consumption of this.
Yeah, so after that, yeah, I'm kind of vexed still. Um Really mad say it have something like that has been linked to cancer and it was so easy for me to find it out. I mean I did use ChatGPT, but I did some Googling too and I did find out about sodium nitrite and how it can change easily to another compound that is carcinogenic to us. Again, As I say, I love this. I used to love the music, eat this all the time. And I'm not telling you to stop eating it. I just want you to be more aware of the ingredients that are in your food that we eat every day. So, more aware of what we're putting into our body. But yeah, that's all I'm going to talk about. As them say, Grace Cornbeef, 1 out of 100, 4 ingredients. Alright, later.